Today I'm going to show you how to scan documents on your iPhone for free without downloading any other apps. I'll show you how to scan documents, receipts, invoices, and multiple pages using preview, files, and notes, and how to edit, save, and share them as PDFs. Let's get started. All right, to kick things off, we're going to use the easiest and simplest method to scan documents on your iPhone, and that's by using the Preview app. Now, this is the way it looks in iOS 27. If you don't have iOS 27 yet, you can download it here, or you can use the version you have on your iPhone. Just look for the app that's called Preview. To start, tap to open it up, and it opens up a preview app like this. Now, this app is a great app to manage your files, but also scan documents. And depending on where it opens for you, you might see recent, shared, browse. You'll see some files down here, depending on if you've downloaded things from emails and such in the past. They'll be all visible right here. But like I said, we're going to start by scanning documents with the iPhone. So this app, again, is free. You should have it on your phone. And to start, all you're going to do is just lay out your document down. You want to have a contrasting background just to make it easier. Then bring the preview app over, tap scan document, and it'll automatically position and scan the document just like that. And you can see it appears in the bottom left. I'll do another one here just for example. And it scanned it once again. You can scan multiple documents this way just by holding it over and it'll continue scanning. So if you had another one, you could just bring it over just like that, hover your phone over and it'll start scanning just like that. Once you've scanned your file or document, you'll see the preview or previews in the bottom left corner. You can always tap on those, and I strongly recommend you do, and kind of swipe through them. Make sure they came out the way you'd like. And if you have to make any edits, you have editing tools at the bottom, or you can even retake them at the top. First, let's go over some of the scanner's editing tools. The first one is called Adjust. As you can see around this particular scan, there is some black, but nothing too major. For most of us, it would still be fine to send that out. But if you tap Adjust, it brings out these little anchor points where you can now adjust them to remove any imperfections or to chop your scan down if you need to. So let's say I just wanted to move those around just a bit and then hit the check mark. Now it looks a little bit cleaner and I can send it off. Additionally, you have filters here. So depending on the type of document, file, or photo, you can tap there and you can choose a black and white. So it looks like that, more prominent. You could choose the grayscale, which gives it that gray effect. Obviously, I needed a better document for that to work. And color, which is the one that we started with, just like that. If it was a colored document, you would see all the color. And then photo here. So if you are scanning a photo, you'll be able to set it as a photo. You can then rotate it. So if you needed to scan any kind of legal document or something larger or more rectangular that needed to be in its landscape or portrait mode, you can set the rotation it would need. If the file was no good, you can tap delete and it'll remove that specific scan and you can start again or just keep the ones you had, as I don't need this many, so I'm going to remove those and I have these two ready for me to go. So again, I'll just throw a quick adjustment in here so you can see, hit the check mark, go back, and now I've saved those two documents to that little preview. And to completely save it to my files, I'm just going to hit the check mark up top and it's now saved. I can see them right here. It's called Scan Document 3. I can scroll through it. They're both together. I can change the name up here. So just tap that little arrow, rename it, and just call it Test 1. Just for this example, hit the check mark. So now I know that document is named that. There's a whole bunch of editing tools here as well that you can use, but we're going to go back to our main page here, and you can see our file Test 1 has been saved down there. Now we're going to scan another document here. So we'll tap on Scan Documents, and before you do your scan, it's good to set up your parameters or your settings for those particular scans. You can see the options at the bottom. The first one is called Flash. The second one is Filters and Shutter. So very similar. You tap on it. If you've used the camera app before, you have on, and that way now when you take your scan, you'll see a flash. You can set those same filters, so if you needed it to be in color, grayscale, black and white, or photo. And then the last one is your shutter. So basically, the shutter is going to stop it from scanning automatically by itself like this. You can actually tap here and turn the auto shutter off. And now you have control when it scans. So you still hover over it so that you can see the blue. And when the blue is all over your scan, you tap on this and it'll scan your document just like that. When you do it this way, you get the editor tools with the anchor points right off the bat, and you can set them where you want, tap to keep it, or just tap retake. This is a lot easier for most people to control how your scans are going. Otherwise, it's just going to continuously scan and they'll all appear down there. Again, if you're happy with your scan, you can hit the check mark and it'll then show you the preview and add it to your files. So now that you've scanned your documents, you might want to send them out. For example, we have a couple here. They're already in our browse folder. If you can't find it here, you can always tap back here, go through all your folders that are already on your phone and find where you left it. So I'm going to tap on preview because that's where they were. I'm going to tap on the document. So let's say we wanted this one called scan document 2. It didn't come out the greatest, so we'll grab the other one we took here, which was a little bit more clear in the grayscale. And I'm going to change the name once again. So you have the ability to change it even after the fact. So let's just do test 2. But if you want to send it out, say via email or message, you can tap down here in that little share icon. You can then choose to send it via mail. You can use Gmail, whatever you might have on your phone. You can see all the apps that pop up for me. You may have more or less. You'll see messages maybe. You can tap view more. You can even print them right there if you have a printer set up with your phone. But for example, we're going to send them via email. You can see it attaches it right there. You can put in your to, whoever it's going to, just like that. Add a quick subject and send it off. And just to show you the email was received right here, they can tap on it, open it up, use it, see it, share it themselves, save it to their drive, wherever. I'm using Gmail on this phone, so it's different than Apple Mail, but you can see it works seamlessly between different applications. Now, the next app that's on your iPhone that'll allow you to scan files for free is actually the Files app. So we'll tap on that, and it may open like this. It might open in your recent tab, just like in preview. This works very heavily within the iPhone, so anything you save, anything you've downloaded, it'll usually go into your Files app in your iCloud drive or on your phone or in your downloads folder, depending on how you use the iPhone. Just hit browse down here a whole bunch of times or back a whole bunch of times till you get to this section here. We're just going to work from here. But again, it works very similar to how preview. This time, you're just going to find this 3-dotted option, and it's available throughout the Files app. So pretty much anywhere you are, you'll just might see more options. You can see it says Scan Documents right there. And it opens up the exact same scanner. So again, you can set up your flash, your filters to work whichever way, to your shutter on or off, depending on if you want to tap the button or not. And then you're just going to take your document like this, hover over it. When you see the blue, you can tap the shutter or it'll scan on its own. I tap the button, so it's making me edit. I'm just going to say keep it, and it'll pop down here and you can do the same edits. If we tap on it, we have all those same editing options at the bottom here as we did in the preview app. And whenever you're done, you can hit the check mark. Now again, looks very similar to how it did in preview. It's just choosing a place to save it. You can actually hit back again, and save it wherever you'd like. If you want to save it on your phone, you could do that. You can tap up here and even create a new folder. And I'm just going to say my scans, and then I'll hit the check mark, and this folder is empty. I can then save my scan document there. I can even change the name of it just like that, and then hit save. From my Files app, I can tap on my phone, the scans folder I just created, and there it is. Keep in mind, if you save things to your phone, it does not save to your cloud. And if you've never used iCloud before, cloud means that if you have like an iPad or a Mac or anything like that, this stuff that's on this iCloud drive, if they're using the same Apple ID on all your Apple devices, you'll be able to access those files from each one of those devices over the cloud or through the internet. So they'll always be there. Whereas on my phone means it's only on this phone. So keep that in mind as well. Now, to share the document from the Files app, it's very simple. Just tap and hold until you see this box. You'll get a share icon up here, and this is where you'll see AirDrop, Mail, even messages will appear here, Gmail, whatever apps you have on the phone, and then you can tap on it. It'll attach it in there. Additionally, you can always open up a specific app like Mail or Gmail And if you're creating the new message or email, you can just tap in an empty space. This is Apple Mail. You'll see this little icon with the paper clip, and then just tap attach file, and you can just tap on it. It'll attach it right into the document. Additionally, this paper clip also gives you an option to scan the document right from here, which just opens up the same scanner we scanned with in Files and in Preview. So you can scan right from the Mail app. Now, the third application to scan files and documents for free is Notes. And this works very simple. Open your Notes app and open up a new note. You can do anything you want here, type up anything, write anything, add photos, whatever. But the little paperclip icon down here is going to allow you to scan. So if we tap on that, it's going to show you some options. Scan text. So that is a great option to just scan written text and it'll kind of put it into the text on your device. So it's not going to be a scan. Then you have scan documents. I'll show you scan test in a second, but let's scan the document just like this. It opens the exact same way. You're just going to use it the exact same way. So you're going to hover. This time it's yellow. And if you want to edit it, you can. Otherwise, just hit the check mark and it's going to save it right into your note. So now all you have to do is open up this note and you'll be able to see it. You can tap underneath it and type anything you need as well. And you can share it, email it, whatever. It works very similar, but this way you have a saved note with that scan. So you can work with notes if it's more comfortable for you or if you prefer it. It also gives the name or the title of the actual scan based on what it read. Now for the scan text, just tap in an empty spot. It doesn't have to have text in it, but you can just tap anywhere where there's an empty spot to bring up your keyboard. We're going to tap on that little icon with the paperclip and then hit scan text. You'll see your little camera appear right there. I'm going to take a document just like that, and I'm just going to hover over it like this, and you can see it's writing the text in. So it will remove it if you move away, but you can see that little highlight that it's doing. It's trying to find what you want. When you're happy, hit insert. Right there, all that text that we just got from this little receipt is going to be placed in the note just like that, and we can read it, and it was able to read it and put it into this little column here for us so we can use it and actually highlight it, copy it, paste it. If you want to send it via text specifically, you can just highlight those words, copy, send it out through text. Now, the one difference while using Notes for scanning is how it's shared out. So if you hit share here, it's going to share the whole note. So if you open your email up, it's going to share from your iCloud account, and you can see it's sharing the whole note. You don't want to do this. This isn't traditionally what you would want to do unless there's a specific reason why you're sharing the note out. What you actually want to do is tap on this little icon right here. That's the name of the actual scan you did, and then share it out like that. That takes the PDF document out of the note, so you're not going to share everything within that note. You're just sharing the document. So you can then send it out through mail as we did earlier, and so on. So depending on if you want to share the whole note with everything inside it so they can see it or not. Additionally, if you tap on this little icon, you can save it to files as well. So if you wanted to pull it from notes, you can save this particular scan to files. And if you hit that, you can see it's opening up where we left off on my phone in my scans. I can tap there and I can save it. And now if I go to my Files app here and I go on my phone, my scans, I can see test one, which is the one we scanned in Files, as well as the scans I did in Notes. Also, if I just quickly open up Preview here, you can see our scans that we created are also in our Preview app, as the ones we did in Previews are also in our Files app. So everything is connected between Preview and Files. But that's how to scan documents on your iPhone for free using the Preview, Files, or Notes application without downloading any other apps. Also, as I mentioned earlier, if you want to learn how to fill out or sign these scanned documents, tap the video on the screen or click the link in the video description. I'll also show you how to add text, dates, and all that good stuff to your PDFs. And you can do this directly from your iPhone. As always, there's a full playlist of great iPhone tips, tricks, and tutorials just like this. So if you're looking to learn more and get more out of your iPhone, check it out. It's in the video description. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell notification box so you're notified when I post new videos. I'll be posting tons of new iPhone videos as the new iPhones come out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.